Using that same technique, now let's end on the and of 4 rather than the 1. So what I mean by that is before you were doing this, you were going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. But so instead of doing that, let's do where you're ending on the and of 4 rather than starting over on the 1. So there's a very small difference here, but you'll notice it. So I'm going to do the and of 4 here. So if you can count with me too to really get this ingrained in you so you know exactly what I'm talking about here. So I'm going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'm going to do that on this on these two chords. So and I would classify these techniques as pretty advanced. You know, these are things that you want to be doing after you've gotten the swing feeling down and you're just looking for something else that you can do with your left and your right hand. So you can do this little alternating thing. But so instead of ending on the 1, I ended on the and of 4. So if you notice here, what my right hand's doing is I'm going like da, da, da. And I'm going da, da, so da, da. And then that, I'm kind of rushing to the next chord. So that's always what that and of 4 feeling has. It's always like I'm rushing to the chord before I was going to get there if I had just been going 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. So instead I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So just slightly before I would normally go to the next chord, I'm doing that and of 4 feeling. So the moving forward feeling that always gives you like a little bit extra like oomph to your chords, because your listener thinks that the chords are going to come on the 1, but you're actually hitting it on the and of 4 instead. So we're going to do that with this alternating technique here. So you want to try this just by probably just by looking at me, because it's kind of a hard concept to explain in words. It's more something that you gotta hear it, and you have to feel it too. So just feel this. I'm just going to do it a bunch of times. I'm going to do this alternating. So I'm going to play the chord, then I'm going to do this alternating right hand with my left hand, 2 notes. So. And I'm going to go da da da. And just to make sure that you have that, I'm going to do it even slower, just so like you can really know exactly what I'm doing. So let's do it even slower. So I'm going to go. And so that was just to give you like a really slow like demonstration so that you know exactly what I'm doing. But now I'll give you a really fast demonstration. So this is that sped up a lot. So I'm going to be still doing that and a 4 with this alternating stuff. So I'll go like. I felt like I wanted to end it there for some reason. It was just I love doing that. It's an awesome technique. You're just alternating these top 2 notes in your left hand with every 1 note in your right hand. So try that on the and a 4, and just keep practicing this. But just keep in mind that this is more of like, for me, I just feel like it's an advanced technique. You know, it's something that's a little bit harder to do than the other things because there's so much syncopation going on and also so much swing in your right hand. But if you can do this, I mean, like, kudos to you. I just want to give you something that you can work on if you've mastered some of the other stuff in this break pack too.